Welcome to the Schmoopydady streaming experience. I'm your host, as per usual, Schmoopydady. If it's the first time watching the stream, the VOD, or the video on YouTube. I'm a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first a month, and after that I goof off. When I goof off, I play your decks. I'm going to continue to do that tonight. No decks in the queue to start out the night, so anybody who sends anything is going to be first in the queue. So while we play our opening anthem, I'm going to play some Face Warrior. I'm going to play some Face Hunter, because I haven't played this deck a lot on stream, but I think it's pretty promising. And it's also pretty cheap. And the games are quick, so it's perfect. What's going on? Oh my goodness, what's going on, Tally? You've done it, Tally. You are the first. You're the first. They're the one. Gonna run an ad before we get too many people in here. Oh, that reminds me. Monetization, subscriptions.
The penalty for treason is death.
Okay. This one just got father hasn't been nerfed. Thank you, Pug. I appreciate that. Fucking Tally, I agree. Tally must be stopped. Tally must be stopped. Ooh, howdy Schmoopy. What's going on, Rodriguez? Howdy to you. Alright, we're going to do probably Miracle Salesman, Hero Power, Awakening Tremors next turn. Or when I was new, you had to tell me first in chat was a thing? I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. I'm getting old, though. Old people forget things. Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, so I don't even have to, like, lose my... I don't even have to lose my Dramungers to a Hero Power. Dramunger, I hardly know her. I just heard my wife sigh audibly at the Dramunger, I hardly know her. Honestly, fair. Okay. I don't care if one or two of these gets picked off. One of these will survive, and I will be able to beat their face in with it. That is my gamble. Hey, Shumi, in my Delirium, I crafted Questline Warrior. What the fuck do I do? Ah, you play Pirate Warrior, apparently. Apparently, you play Pirate Warrior. Good fuck up. Oh no, I wanted one of these. Dad, do you have a good comeback to the 6-7 brain rot, or do you embrace it? Neither. I hate it, and I just time people out when they do it. I want to play Control Pirate, though. Okay. That was a thing, right? No. I mean, I thought it could have been a thing, but nobody did it except for me. Actually... Ooh, I meant the students? Oh. I do whatever is legally allowed for me to... timeout students, functionally. Okay. Chat, should I cook Control Questline Pirate Warrior? Is this a thing I should do? Is this my calling? Is this the reason I've been put as a Twitch streamer on planet Earth? Understandable take regardless. Yeah, I know. Quite aware. What if I was always supposed to make... What was I always supposed to make Questline Control Pirate Warrior?
By my calculations, you need
Just like Acorn submit it? Nah, because if she submits, it's going to be all fucked up. What if I want to make it? I think I should. Oh, let's do both. Por qué no los dos? Let's do both. I hate that I have to send. If I don't want this to get bounced, then I don't want it to get bounced. We'll do it this way. But por qué no los dos? Let's do both. Let's do both. Let's do both. Acorn Oil can submit hers, and I'll submit mine. We'll see which one's more functional. We can even. I have no plan for tonight, and people are seeming to run out of. People are seeming to run out of things to come up with. So maybe we can get there. I can pop their block this turn. This is very exciting for me. I'd very much like to deal them 1 damage. That'd be cool. Let's do both. Okay. Do you have another solid alibi? You need a solid alibi. Do you have a solid alibi? Ooh, no. Did you fucking die? Oh, well played. You fucking died. Tally's on a 45 win, 45 stream sweet streak? No fucking way. Tally, you're a goddamn animal. 45 streams? I'm not sure if I'm on a 45 stream streak. You're on a 45 stream streak? Acorn Oil's on a 20 stream streak. Holy shit. Why is the hostage mage roping me? It's their fault they lost. Number 1, they're playing 30 cards, which is a little risky. Number 2, they fucking died. Oh, poor guy. Well, chat. You may not know this about me. You may or may not know this about me. But I will absolutely rope out this lethal. You should treat people the way that you want to be treated. And if you want to have your turns roped out, what you're doing is you're telling me, by roping me, that you, in fact, would like your turns roped. So by all means, fuck off. We'll press this button at the last possible fucking moment. And this way I get to ping all the discords that I like. And chat with my chat and have a god old time. Oh, they left. Poor baby. Poor baby. Toxic streamer. Literally the best hunter deck. It's pretty good, I think, actually. I think this deck is actually pretty good. What's my record with it? Hold on. What's my record on stream with it? On stream with it, I'm 3-0. Off stream, I'm probably like something like a 66 or like a 70% win rate. I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's actually kind of promising. There's somebody in China who plays a shitload of it and does very well with it, and I can see why. Very clean. You make so much attack so quickly. Okay. Okay, this looks like a KVLT deck. This looks like KVLT's deck. My Reno DK, how's it been doing, by the way? I've played it a little bit off stream. It's been fine. It's been strongish. Not gonna lie, I don't know how to do the leaky butthole. What do you mean you don't know how to do the leaky butthole? You sub, you get the leaky butthole. That's how it works. Are we doing Magtheridon in every class? What is going on here? What are we doing? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we're just doing Uther, I guess. We're just doing dupes Uther. Sure. I don't know. I don't know either. Song request, you know the one? Fuck. All right, hold on a second. I wouldn't play this. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play this. Do I want to save this? I'm not going to play it, but I'll save it. Into the vault it goes. I came from you to I'm an idiot. Oh, if you sub, right? It's a sub emote. So if you sub, you get a hold of the leaky butthole. You have to sub on Twitch though, unfortunately. You don't have to sub on Twitch. Well, you do have to sub on Twitch. I think you can unlock it with points. Actually, Grant, if you pay, you can pay to unlock it. Reno lock. I'll find your Reno lock. Wah, wah. I like the lowish curve. So I saw somebody talking about Gem Tosser. Gem Tosser I think is fine. It's a good anti-aggro. Yeah, Neophyte, fine. Firewatch Post. A lot of ones. Soulfire? Are we trying to do like an aggro kind of thing? The Soulfire's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. What's the Soulfire for? You just crafted Magtheridon, so you got on the brain. This is a good cook? I mean, I think you're gonna like Cyrus stuff in general. Cyrus in general makes some really clean decks. Low sample, high win rate. That's what we want. I can use words, and then I can start worrying about like song requests and shit. God forbid I have song requests. I'll be honest. I think after two plus years of streaming, I think the thing that I want to delete most from streaming is song requests. They're so annoying. They don't always. They take me out of doing the stream. They take me out of whatever I was listening to, the mindset of whatever I was listening to. But like people also love song requests, so I'm never getting rid of them. But I'm just gonna bitch enough that I want to. Okay, so what do we want to get rid of, chat? What are some other key? All right, let's get rid of. What are some key cards we can get rid of so that we get rid of more decks? Let's get rid of Theodrin the Lost. Let's get rid of exclude Theodrin the Lost so that we don't have a bunch of Reno Hunters showing up anymore. Let's exclude what's the warrior card to get rid of? I guess Igneous Lava Gorger. It's funny, so many of the low sample, I can't read chat right now, I'm sorry. So many of the low sample size, high win rate decks are decks that are actually just meta decks right now, but a ton of them all look like plus 125 warriors. There's a shitload of plus 125 warriors. Highlander Aura Paladin? Do I want to try the Highlander Aura Paladin? Yes, I do. Okay, let's try Highlander Aura Paladin. Oh, here we go. I'm back. Warlock doesn't get pirates. That's my marble. Hello. Start requesting city jolly songs. You don't have to play them if you're not feeling jolly. I mean, I'll play whatever people want to play. It's not really about what I want. There's no way they're roping Elise on turn 4 in Worlds, right? Right? Oh, they 100% are. Of course. They have to think about exactly what Elise they want. Boulder Fist Ogre's attack and health. Very good job, Triple Lift. Very good job. You actually found something that I won't time you out for. Do you feel empty now that I'm not timing you out? Also, I'm not jolliness personified. Whoever told you that's full of shit. Chat today. Today, my family drove an hour. Today, my family drove an hour to, hold on, let me see. Today, my family drove an hour to, we'll play this. We'll get it out of the way. Drove an hour to go through one of those, like, drive-through, like, light show events, right? And, like, we drove through it. And it was good. It was good. It was kind of in an expensive part of New York. Timeout Triple Lift? Damn. Bye Triple Lift. It was kind of an expensive part of New York, so it was kind of expensive to get in. My mom paid for it, so like I didn't have to pay for it. So it was sweet of her to do that. And we drive through, and then we picked up Wendy's for dinner, and people had to pee, so that took a little extra time where like people had to get out of the car and pee. And I listened to Christmas music for 3 straight hours today, basically 3 straight hours. And when I asked on like the last 25-30 minutes if we could change the channel, if we could change the channel and listen to different music, my wife, in like the scariest voice I've ever heard uttered from her, was like, "No, you never let me listen to Christmas music." And she's absolutely right. And so I left it on. But I, like, forgive me for not being super enthusiastic about fucking Christmas music at this point in my day. At this point in my day, I just don't want to. All I want for Christmas is you. Poor Schmoopy Mommy. She can hear me. I think. Okay, what's down there? I'll take the New Heights. Friends don't let friends listen to Christmas music. Here's my rule pretty much when it comes to Christmas music. I'm okay with Christmas music, but it has got to happen after Thanksgiving. The erasure of Thanksgiving from my culture is unfucking forgivable. People want to skip right past Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas, and I won't fucking allow them. And you know what? If you gave the same people the opportunity, they would skip Halloween too. They are truly godless.
Can I tell you, though, it's not even Christmas, and Valentine's Day stuff is out.
Oh my God. My wife is now informing me as a disembodied voice from elsewhere, is now telling me that Valentine's Day stuff is already on the fucking couch. Is already on the shelves. This is truly savagery. It's truly savagery. I'm so dead, by the way. Did I fuck up, chat?
The stores are now a source of millennial anxiety.
I only drew 3 cards with my my all-you-can-eat. That's not necessarily a problem. Do I have a way to make this shield shatter 0? It's not looking good for your hero, chat. You're not our hero, Schmoopy. Quack. All right, that's true, but that hurts. Okay. Nope, I died. Unlucky. I did not expect the Crusader's Aura from the gigantic... I guess I should have expected the Crusader's Aura. Playing the Magtheridon there is probably just a throw. Probably shouldn't have kept the Magtheridon either. But you can't say my fault is that time you lost. Ha! Well, you can't say it's my fault this time you get timed out either. Unlucky. See you in 10 minutes. Never try to dunk on the streamer. I will dunk back literally twice as hard. Every time. Tell her I saw that Reddit post too. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't think she saw it on Reddit. She probably saw it on Facebook. No more fucking Christmas music. Jesus. No more Christmas. I don't care if it's Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole's the fucking goat. I don't want to hear him right now. He can shut up. All right. Watching you from the hospital, thank you for the lovely content. Well, I hope you get better and you're allowed to leave the hospital at some point. Unless you're legally mandated to not be, to stay there. In which case, I hope you have a nice stay. But on a less snarky note, best wishes, please. Hope all is good. You know what I love about this, chat? I love the part where I play Ursel. I play my Ursel. And instead of hitting Prismatic Beam, I hit Solemn Vigil, and I just draw infinite cards for the rest of my life. That could be fucking insane. That'd be cool. Should climb with Soul Thrace Warrior next month on EU or Asia. How cheap is it? That is a big determining factor. Also, I hate this cover. This cover can eat shit. Well, no. Not like. Dislike. Go elsewhere. Thank you. Got my likes and dislikes all fucked up for a second. Oh, Hearthstone is nice when you're bored? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I do hope you get better. And all as well. This is a funny anti-synergy. If I do summon Showdown, I don't have to do the Showdown shit. If I do the Showdown shit, it's actually worse for me. So I can just do this. Because Mag Therodon will clean up everything anyway. So let's draw. If they decide that they're going to devolve this goes from a 12-12 to something much worse. Why is Mag Therodon in their deck? Acorn Oil said she just crafted it, and so she wanted to play it in something. Basically, the excuse is to feel something. Something that many Wild Hearthstone enjoyers can understand. Well, I almost have a setup where I can Ursel into timeout, which would be pretty funny. Do we think Mag can exist in Warrior? 100%, yeah. Yeah, I think Mag is actually probably correct in Warrior. Shmoopy, are you playing on EU also? I climbed on EU already. Ew. I don't want to repeat Prismatic Beam forever, do I? Okay, serious question. Do I want to repeat Prismatic Beam for 3 turns? I don't think that helps me as much as Timeout, but I don't think Timeout's all that great either. I don't know. Okay, this is only 8s. We'll do that. But no, I think Mag Therodon's pretty good. Should I climb with Soul Thrace? What do I think about 777 Rogue? I think 777 Rogue is strictly worse than just normal Miracle Rogue. I think you play 777 Rogue just to feel something. I get high rolls harder, and it also low rolls harder. I'm not too impressed with it. Having played it a fair amount, like just being like, oh man, people love this deck. This deck has to be okay, right? And I've tried it, and I don't. It's not my cup of tea. I think everything about it is just streakier. Like, you could tell me you went 21-7. I'm not shocked. I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying that in any way like blows my mind. I could totally see that happening. I could also How is exactly is this deck winning? We do Uther stuff. You wouldn't happen to be like doing spell stuff, right? Yeah, no, it's minion. Okay. Have chat seen? No. I've tried 7/7 like enough to have form my own opinion on it. I don't like it. I think it's dog shit. I think it's the worst version of Miracle Rogue. Which doesn't mean that you can't win with it. I mean, the meta's incredibly open right now. So, like, you can win with the worst version of all sorts of decks, and it's fine. I do not want to hang in this game.
This is your moment.
Yeah, it's just we're just doing Uther stuff, but like I'm sitting here with nothing going on, and I'm sick of it. So we'll go next. Is the 4-mana legendary a must-have in this deck? No, it's included. You're talking about Magtheridon, right? No, Magtheridon's just in there because she just crafted it and she wanted to play it in something. Just built Uther Paladin, but without those cards? Yeah, I don't know. What's going on, Tom? Just woke up from a nap. Tom is now woke. Why are we playing the aggro cards? I don't get why we're playing the aggro cards, though. Especially because our top end doesn't really jive with the aggro stuff either. What are we doing with this, Cyrus? What is the philosophy here? What decks do I think needs a nerf in Wild? Probably Nazmani Priest. I think it's I think whenever fast combo races aggro, it's bad. It's bad for the balance of Wild. What's going on, Dave? But I don't think it's like... The thing is, it's starting to slip in play rate. People aren't playing it as often. So since people aren't playing it as often, I think it's like, I don't know, kind of going by the way of Hostage Mage, where like the longer it sort of goes on and it doesn't do anything, people are kind of okay with it being around. I think you could make a... I don't know how you nerf Hostage Mage. I also don't know if you need to nerf Hostage Mage. Egglock... Yeah, I guess. Like, Egglock is, like, not quite good enough to me to warrant a nerf, but it is obnoxious, and it is kind of limiting as far as, like, what decks you can play in the format. So I wouldn't mind the Egg getting the taunt reverted. That'd be okay with me, personally. Other stuff that I think would need a nerf. My list is, I'll be honest, my list is pretty small. I'm not a big Wild needs nerfs right now guy. I actually think the meta's pretty awesome. I'm actually one of these guys that thinks the next closest thing that might need a nerf. Let's see, I think we can break through. That's the only armor they're going to gain, chat. That's the only armor they're going to gain. Let's see what they get to do. What's the plan, buddy? I'm going to try and wear you down. And I do mean to. Other nerfs that belong in Hearthstone right now. Well, I'm assuming this is going the distance, so we're going to go with tenor. Also, if they're doing the big plus 125 combo, they're probably not going to be... they're probably not going to be disrupting me all that much. What was my favorite Hearthstone expansion? I really liked Nathria a ton. I liked Nathria a ton. Okay. I think I'm going to take... Do I take the Ignis? Okay. Tally, respectfully, you do not nerf Hostage Mage by nerfing block. You do not nerf Hostage Mage by nerfing block. Nerfing block does fucking nothing. If you nerf block, Hostage Mage is exactly the fucking same. Functionally, I just, like, people who suggest nerfing Hostage Mage to me have completely via nerfing block, have completely lost the plot. You have no idea what you're talking about. How does the deck turn on Ignis? It forges with, it doesn't. I'm trying to delete their shit, chat. I'm trying to save myself here. Is there a plate breaker in the ETC? There is no ETC, so no. If you want to nerf Mage, you need to kill Alibi. You need to kill the Alibi and the armor gain, and maybe you make... Like, even if you nuke Romath, right? Even if you nuke Romath and make him once per game, we're just going to find a different win condition to stall until. What the fuck? What do you mean? Trying to give NHL fan his mod back, despite saying the cursed numbers. I win most of my games without block. Me too, which is why I think it's mental that people think block actually fucking matters. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it because it kind of did for a long time, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. It's just not good enough. I made an emote for it? Too bad. That was a stupid idea. You should ask your streamer. Get wrecked, scrub. I should nerf block so I can dust it. So many people want to nerf Hostage Mage, but what are really worth it in this deck? I mean, people want to nerf Hostage Mage because they hate sitting. They hate the play experience. They hate sitting there for turn after turn after turn, figuring out whether or not their opponent found Lether or not. Like, I absolutely get it. I absolutely get it. At the same time, respectfully, I think just get good. It feels obnoxious, but it's actually a bad meta for Hostage Mage right now. Everybody's running Starfish. Everybody's running a bunch of shit that Hostage Mage does not like to see on a regular basis. Oh, hating the play. Yes, hating the play pattern of Hostage Mage is very much valid. I'm okay. Yeah, I understand that for sure. All right. Sure. It's fine. Okay. Getting a taunt up is very good for me. Oh, I don't gain armor. I discover a spell. Oh. Let's tap first. I really want my Sargeras. Okay. Just make some hand space. Once I get my Sargeras, I'm good to go. I don't want you clogging my shit for ages. I don't want you clogging my shit for ages either, because I think at some point I just end up tilting out, right? We don't want that. It's not a good show. Okay, so you ping me for 3. Once I have imps that are making... I don't know what their weapon was yet. Once I have imps that are making taunt forever, I don't know how they beat me. I still don't understand the deck. Are any of these good? Or do I want like Curse of Agony? Our Curse of Agony doesn't really do anything. Soulfire? I don't know what Cyrus is thinking on the Soulfire. Okay. The Theatar is Pog. The Theatar is very good for me. I could give them fucking Soulfire. Here, take this Soulfire. I don't need it. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Cool. So now I get a bunch of armor. I'm absolutely going to equip this and start swinging. Can we nerf Minerka so that KVLT streams again? God, what a piece of shit. That guy's a piece of shit. He really is. Not KVLT, Minerka. What a piece of shit who just counter Qs. Holy fuck. Do you also play standard or only wild? Mostly wild. Off stream I'll play some standard. And some arena. But mostly just wild. What does Minerka do? Minerka will... Okay, so what Minerka will do is they will be spectating on their friends. And when they spectate their friends, they will see what deck somebody is playing, and then they'll immediately queue up a counter queue and queue snipe the person their friend was just playing. And they do this all the time. And it's really fucking scummy. It's called queue sniping. I don't know how they beat me. I'm way ahead on fatigue. They missed on the Wind Fury weapon. I have a huge amount of life gain. And a commercial's going to happen. I'm going to run the commercial now. Right, they hit me for... This is the most they're ever going to hit me. They need to literally get me now with whatever they want to get me with. This is the problem with this deck. Okay, 30. You can ping me for 30. That's great. Good job. I think you lose. Bye. Okay. Good one to grind out. And if Minerka doesn't like me saying mean things about them, they should probably stop being a douchebag. My own personal opinion. I'm tired of this being my only warrior portrait that comes up. Let's put on some good ones. What are the ones I like?
I've been waiting.
This is one of my favorites. Recent opponent would like to be my friend. You got it. Oh, do we know who that is? We probably do. Friends now. Hello, friend. Isn't Minerka EU and their opinions invalid? I mean, I don't know if I need to go that far, but like, I never played with this. I do like Sire. High key though. Renathal's amazing. GG well played. GG well played. I've played your deck enough. Oh, this is a good one. I've played your deck enough that I knew your gas was a little bit limited. Your gas was a little bit limited, and I could fuck with it. Didn't get to see it, but happy we won. I'm sorry. I'm personally a fan of plus 25 losing because it's kind of cringe, in my opinion. That's valid. That's valid. I don't think it needs to get deleted either. I think we saw a perfect example of where it dies. What are my favorite decks? Like right now or ever? Is Skipper Odin Warrior not the nuts anymore? I think there's better ways to do warrior things. Like Cyrus made a fantastic... I should try it now. Cyrus made a... if you had gotten Wind Fury on the weapon, I think that was going to be bad. But you know what's funny? When I went for the mill and I milled your safety goggles, I actually thought that was decent. Good one, Symphony. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I knew I could get rid of the Ceaseless. I happened to hit a bunch of other really good cards at the time too. That was lucky trash. But at least it stopped you from gaining armor over and over and over and over again. After Ceaseless gets reverted, you'll be more happy. So it's only 100 armor? I don't know. Talking about losing, it was nice seeing Jake Paul eat shit. I actually bothered to watch that highlight. Your favorite decks now and also favorite decks ever. I think one of my favorite decks ever was a standard deck. It was Oldham Quest Res Priest with Hakar the Soul Flayer, and we also ran Archivist Elysiana to delete the bloods, so that only my opponent was eating bloods. That was a lot of fun. I fucking loved that deck. I loved... What's going on, Murloc War Dealer? I loved Ignite Mage. Ignite Mage was the first deck that brought me to 11X. I loved it. Linear combo and all. I loved Mech Hunter. Mech Hunter was always a lot of fun for me. It had to die, of course, because of Mech Warper. GG's. God, what are other decks that I enjoy? I like a little bit of everything. I think right now I'm having a lot of fun playing Treant Druid. Wow, I drew them both. Here's the thing about Burnlock. If I drop Maw and Paw, it's an existential event for them. Oh yeah, Klepto, we gotta have you on doing a guide on how to build Reno decks. Or at least your perspective on how to build Reno decks. Hey, that hero power costs 2. What the hell? Whose hero power? Are you talking about my hero power, Timmy the Kaido? I'll fucking time you out on YouTube. There's no shot you're talking shit about this DK not being even. You're a fucking idiot if you think so. Treant Druid's actually hard. I've had so many people tell me the opposite, and I don't think they understand that they might be so good that they're actually really good at playing the deck, and it's not easy. What else was my favorite decks I've ever played? I had an all-spell mage that was pretty fucking cool before there was a quest line. Secret Mage was one of my favorite decks to play. Not that, like, in the Ashes era, I loved to play just sort of greedy Denathrius Druids. In Nathria, that was so cool to do. I really liked Sunken City Pirate Rogue. I liked Sunken City Reno Priest. I've enjoyed Even Shaman in Nathria as like a try-hard climbing deck. Oh, man. I think Dungar Druid's really fucking cool. My opponents left, by the way, because they've realized they're not beating me. Never mind. They are giving it a shot. Look at them go, chat. Go for it. I've seen too many people play Treant Druid as absolute horse shit to call it easy. It's not easy. It really isn't. What decks do I consider the hardest in Wild? Dungar Druid. I think Dungar Druid's a hard deck. With a high skill cap. I think the fatigue version of DH I think the fatigue version of DH is hard. I don't think the Broxar version is as hard. Somebody told me Pirate DH is harder than Treant Druid. I don't think I agree. I think it's familiarity there. I think Pirate DH is kind of like, I don't know. I kind of intuitively know what I'm doing with Pirate DH. Okay, they got the Soul Barrage. What decks do I think are easy? I think Hostage Mage is hard. What deck do I think's easy? I think 30 Shadow Priest is easy. That's a better question. That's a really good question, Nefane. What decks do I think are easy?
This place well.
Okay. I think Imbue Mage and Big Shaman are easy. I think Libram Paladin, it's easy to get to a certain level with it where you're like passable, but I think the really good, you can always tell the really good Libram Paladins from the really shit ones, because the really good Libram Paladins hold on to their disruption to the last possible fucking moment and then absolutely blow you away with like the worst possible time for them to play their disruption, and you lose the game. So I would say that like that's like a skill check that a Libram Paladin needs to have. Egg Warlock's pretty easy. Which isn't like, I'm not disparaging anybody's decks, by the way. If these are decks you enjoy playing, like keep playing them, enjoy them. Like that, like there needs to be different levels of difficulty for decks. People have to have the way to get into things. Yo, how the fuck do I learn to play Miracle World? I've watched countless tutorials understanding mulligans, but no one talks about the gameplay loops and shit. Can you give me some tips? Have you checked out my guide on Miracle Rogue before asking that question? If the answer is yes, I'm sorry that I'm just adding to the number of people that are basically like, yo, what the hell? Because I thought what was really nice is when I had Oddlaw on, you can only talk about the pop-off turn so much as you did it. Like you'd only pop off so much, right? Like pop off and then talk about the pop off while you're doing it so much, because it becomes a lot harder to do, concentration wise. I'm gonna make bodies this turn. This turn's all about making bodies. I want to make it as hard as possible for them to... You know what? This is actually not bad. Or I could do this. What death rattles died this game? Any good ones? I could draw a card. That's not the worst. I'll Bone Shred. Bone Shredder, I hardly. Oh, well, look at the Reska. Look at the Reska doing work again. Let's go find my Reno. I would say in the gameplay, you're just trying to do your best to get... God, this is a nasty matchup. This is literally unwinnable for my opponent. I would say for Miracle Rogue, the thing you're trying to do most of all is play as many spells as you can to get Arcane Giants down as quickly as possible, and then also breakdance them. But if you find an opportunity to do something like Passage into Gear Shift and keeping cards... when you know you're not going to pull shit off, you can go from there. I think Burn and Discard Warlock are easy decks. I disagree with you, actually, fundamentally. Very much so. I think like Burnlock can be easy when things just fall into your lap, but things rarely fall into your lap like that. And also, I think there's a number of gambles you need to make playing Discard Warlock and Burn Warlock that might come intuitively for some people, but if you fuck up the order, you are going to put yourself out a lot of times. So I think I disagree with that take. Like how many people do you see botting? How many people do you see botting those decks? You never see those decks as bots, do you? And that's because they're not totally linear. I don't think Reno Warrior has too many decision points. What are the... I disagree. I mean, listen, if you want to say... I don't know. They're just not structured. It's just not structured a lot.
Is this to be our entertainment?
You think aggro decks are harder to play than value piles? I think this is just a dumb discussion. I think how difficult a deck is to play is a lot like having a discussion about whose dad can beat up whose dad, right? It's like, my dad can beat up your dad. It's like, my deck's harder to play than your deck. And, like, meanwhile, like, I just drooled my face across the keyboard and I beat your ass. So, like, shut the fuck up. Like, it really is just, like, something that people are just coping. What's going on, Death Rays? Our dad beats everyone's dad. You fucking know it. Am I off base with that opinion? Like, that, I don't know. That's how I always feel about it. I was like, this is like discussing. My deck works at Nintendo. How's my day going? My day has been pretty good. My day's been pretty sweet. They never trade into our 1-1. Ease of play doesn't really correlate how good a deck is. But I don't really care either way. I think either way, it's an asinine discussion. Oh no, they're playing around my equality. Ooh, but not my Barov. Here he comes, chat. Here's the one. Raren went 12-1 from the Brawlocene with Arena Warrior. I have statistics to back up my claim. Dude, okay, respectfully to Raren, watching him play in the Wild Brawlocene was, like, brutal. It was fucking brutal. I'm not doing the Barov yet. It's my best card. I don't need to do it yet. Like, he was trying to play silly decks, and, like, the silly decks were not working. It's almost as asinine as discussing about what decks are hard. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not really prepared for that kind of discussion because I don't really give a shit either way. I really don't think it's, like, pertinent. All I care about is if a deck is fun. Based, yeah. Is a deck fun? Cool. Chat, I may have erred in my shit talkery. Okay. Kind of miss hand buff Paladin. I miss hand buff Paladin too. Okay. Ew. Can make it so big. Okay, so now I kill all the 5s. No, they're also doing auras. Oh. I can almost do the combo. I do think certain players have certain attitudes towards types of decks. Yeah, of course. Certain people are, like, you know, inherently going to be a little bit more, finicky because they just don't like certain decks. I see a lot of opinions. Is XL Call to Arms Paladin a good deck in 1K to climb? It's not. Okay, so here's the thing about Call to Arms Paladin. It's not great into pile. Oh, they're so clever. They're clever playing around the location, chat. They're playing around the location really well. Huh. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I can't even get them with Barov at this point. I can do, like, Barov, one of these. Boom. It still doesn't do everything that I want to do. I guess it gets rid of some of what I want to do. So I think I do it. I think I died. I think my opponent played great. I think I played like an ass. I think I needed to drop Barov on that turn. Man, I've just been too greedy ever since. Yeah, I've been too greedy ever since. I deserve to lose. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's a top 400 opponent for you, and that's why I'm down in the 800s. What do you think was the hardest deck ever in Hearthstone? Might have been some version of Painlock. I think some version of Painlock might have been hard. You could always tell good Dark Lair players with bad Dark Lair players. Champions Druid is kind of hard, I guess. Imp Chord? Made with love. All right, I'll check it out, Klepto. The Patron Warrior math? Yeah, I guess decks with math suck, right? I'll store this away. What? What? Okay. Okay. What'd I delete? Mage? Okay. No, not language. Go away. Fuck. Go away. Shmi, can you play 777? If somebody on Twitch redeems a 777 rogue with a code, I will absolutely play it. I will absolutely play it. I fucking hate it. I don't think it's good. I think it's really annoying. I think it's so high rolly. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, it just jams you up. But someone on Twitch will like to watch me suffer, and so somebody's going to send it. Beast Hunter and Nathria was tricky. I think Beast Hunter was probably a hard deck to play. I don't know. I think Hostage Mage is kind of a hard deck to play. You get used to it, but... Acorn Oil ass deck. We're not too greedy, right? I don't know if we need the Flame Ward. I've seen worse. Nathria Thief Priest? Sure. Willy Wonka, what is this? What is this going to be? Willy Wonka, that is half a code. You're going to need to give me a full code if I'm going to play a deck, my man. Are you Willy Wonka, Philip? The hardest deck to play was actually Milrogue. Right, of course. Oh, what the fuck is this? Ew, is this XL Burnlock? I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so cursed. Oh, it's so bad. Ew. Chat character cap? Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know. You successfully copied and pasted it. I need to delete a deck. Here we go. Oh, Even Shaman. It's just Corb Even Shaman. Yep, that's fine to me. Oh, Alex Rogue. Alex Rogue is a good shout. Here's the problem with Alex Rogue is Alex Rogue wasn't good. Alex Rogue wasn't good. Alex Rogue was like Alex Rogue was just complicated for the sake of being complicated, and like if you really learned the deck, you could use 2,000% of your brain to eke out a 51% win rate. Like it wasn't my deck for me. What if it's XL Treant Druid? It's absolutely not XL Treant Druid. Tell you what. Since we have a request on YouTube to play 777s Rogue, let me find a 777 for you. Let me find the highest 777 win rate. Let me go to the meta. Let me go to Wild. Let's go to 777 Miracle Rogue. Let's look at decks. Let's find the nutty 777 deck. This is it, chat, with a 50% fucking win rate. If I put a minimum to 50 games, here we go. Maybe this is the nuts. With a 61% win rate. Dory sent you it? Oh, God, no. No, God, no. Dory sees and accepts anything that looks Chinese. Anything that's remotely Chinese is accepted by Dory. I love Dory, but Dory... On Aegis Grew, it's just called Rogue. It is not called Rogue. It is called 777 Rogue. It is called 7-7 Miracle Rogue. And there's a link to those decks. You are fully golden, by the way. Fully golden, you. Of course. Of course. All right, let's play some Miracle Rogue. Schmoopy, I sent you. What'd you send me? That's this deck. Pirate 7-7 is an abomination? Pirate 7-7 is a fucking abomination. Schmoopy, I like the beard ponytail. Oh God, it's time to shave it. I have a beard ponytail. Playing the index is peak. Yes, it is peak. Except you have to take with a grain of salt the fact that maybe the way they built the deck is fucked up. Oh, it's been forever since I've done Jet Spark. You're gonna start learning about Salt Race? Go for it. Salt Race is cool. I think learning Treant Druid's cool. Treant Druid's cool too.
We have turned our curse into our
Even Shaman bot? I don't think Jack Spark's a bot. A lot of it's tasty. I mean, sometimes. Okay, so like on this turn, Oddlaw would tell me to tempo this guy here. And I have no problem doing that, I think. Are we allowed to submit more than one deck per day? Yeah, sure. I just might not play it today. I might play it today. Like it's kind of a crapshoot. So like I would go for it. I believe in the Gone Fishing. I actually believe in the Gone Fishing. Ooh, yep. This could be a fun turn, chat. Okay. We got a Shadow Step. Let's clean off everything. Cool. What's really neat too is the Door of Shadows means I can greedy partner, and the Arcane Giant is ready to go. Like, this just seems more efficient. Like, triple sevens is like for Timmy's. What is the deck you get most annoyed to play against? It used to be Holy Wrath Paladin. I think now that Holy Wrath Paladin is gone, I think the deck that I find most annoying is probably bad versions of... I think shitbird versions of... I'm going to do this, actually. Shitty versions of Astral Communion Druid are my absolute least favorite deck to lose against. I hate losing against bad versions of Astral Communion Druid. Those tilt me more than anything. Like people playing just the shittiest cards, but they've done Astral Communion on 2, and their deck's the nuts. Do I think Astral Communion should get nerfed? I think it's on a watch list. Like, I think one of the things the devs always look for is they always look for decks that have, like, kind of broken blowout turns, and they try to mitigate those. So, I don't know. What cards do they run? Shit like Fyrakk. Shit like... Oh, this is going to be juicy. Let's see if we get anything else. It's always Dora, right? Oh, I could probably get the Stego down. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it right. I did not think about it right at all. I should have taken either Prep or the Stego. That's going to be fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. We're kind of okay. Shit like Fyrakk, shit like John Hearthstone, shit like just bag big minions that don't actually do anything. I don't like playing against Nazmani. Did I think that Holy Wrath deserved to get nerfed? Yeah, I hated Holy Wrath. I hated the play experience of playing against Holy Wrath. But Schmoopy, there's a lot of things we hate the play experience of, and that's totally fair and fine and valid. But at the same time, like, just because I don't think saying, like, well, other shit is bad is a good reason for keeping Holy Wrath around. To be honest. I do not find that criticism valid. Oh my god, our Zeph, chat. Our Zeph is active. Our opponent explodes because our Zeph is active. I'm okay with this. Wasn't Holy Wrath like the third or best deck in the format? I don't really care. I don't care if it was the third. No, it wasn't the third best deck in the format. It wasn't a great deck in the format. At the same time, it was fucking obnoxious. Like, who thought that Holy Wrath was okay? Who is so, like, Holy Wrath pilled that they think that, like, Holy Wrath is, like, okay with still being around? I don't get that. I never got that argument. That always bugged me. That there were people who were, like, defending Holy Wrath as if, like, well, Holy Wrath hasn't done anything wrong. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean it hasn't done anything wrong? Of course it's done thing wrong. It's absolutely done shit wrong. All right. All right, give me execute. Q. Okay. The fuck you mean Hostage Rage has done nothing wrong? I mean, yeah, you could get rid of Hostage Mage too. I would understand trying to get rid of Hostage Mage. I think getting rid of Hostage Mage is a lot harder proposition than people think it is, though. What if I just let Blue Train just do... What if I just let Blue Train do all of my DJing, chat? What if I just take a step back and just let Blue Train do his wonders? I want to see if I high roll breakdance. I don't.
Justice is mine.
All right, I'm not going to be a greedy piece of shit. I want to be. really, really badly. But I will not be a greedy piece of shit. I will not be a greedy piece of shit. What was the worst expansion ever, in my opinion? I did not like how Festival of Legends started because of the instrument tech breaking the format, but they did fix it in 2 weeks. It's not quite good enough, Jetspark. I think that was Festival of Legends almost made me quit Hearthstone. Quit Wild.
I'm almost out of
Wow, we didn't get the Smothering Starfish? Damn. Too bad. After that, I think you can make a real case that, what was the one that came? Hold on. Worst expansion ever. I think you can make a case that either Lost City, Emerald Dream, either Lost City or Emerald Dream might be the worst Hearthstone expansions. Because they were so unremarkable that it almost killed the game. It felt like that to me. I gotta run an ad real quick. They were so unremarkable. They were like, it was just terrible. What did Instrument Tech do in Wild? Twig?
Jane versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
The time for dreaming is over.
Gain 10 mana crystals. It was Astral Communion, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to discard your hand. Rosickon's Rumble? Nah, I think Rosickon's Rumble was early enough. It was okay. It was okay to have bad cards.
I see you've brought guests.
I can't wait to nerf Hostage Mage as a consequence of... Alright, let me just keep drawing cards. I need to draw cards. This is a great card to have. Okay. I think we actually have a pretty good... This is an okay deck for... I don't need that.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Actually, I think this is an okay deck for dealing with this. I hate how OP Mysterious Challenger was in the Grand Tournament. That's fair. What do you like more about Wild than Standard? It's usually more balanced. It's usually more balanced and there's usually more variety. My take on Wild balance is always, if it's something that makes the format more balanced, it's worth doing. Or if there's variety, actually, variety. I just want more variety. If there's a decision that you can make that allows for more variety in the format, I'm gonna go for it. Got you. Thanks, Blue Train. Let's see if he has a Hex. Nah, no Hex. Okay. Understandable, honestly. Tempo?
This guy's toast.
I kind of put that on me and not on Zeph. We're okay. Now, keep in mind, chat, they will have... keep in mind that they will probably have a starfish in their deck. As disturbing as that is. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. People get afraid of shit that happens in Standard, or shit that happens in Wild, but, like, how do they think that... I always feel like Wild has so much more... The things they complain about in Standard, like, Wild has no issues with. Goated song? That's Blue Train for you. Blue Train knows his shit. Okay. Awesome Umbra. Good job. Amazing Umbra. Fantastic. I will keep it. They decided they've had enough. I've seen this with Egg Druid. I've seen this with Egg Warlocks sometime. If you, like, slow them up or do weird things to them, they don't always, like, figure out how to figure out what you're supposed to do in that turn. It kills me how they delete decks and how they kill decks and delete diversity in Standard. It's bad. It's real bad. Wild is just a huge learning curve if you've been a Standard player only. I guess, but at the same time, like, I think you can also just, like, play Wild a little bit like it's Solitaire. Like, you can kind of just, like, worry about your game plan. If you worry about your game plan in Wild, and just do what, like, your deck needs to do, you can a lot of times ignore what the opponent's doing. That's my opinion anyway. This is so bad. This deck is ass. I think I have to curse Catacombs on 2 here. And even then, I don't think I win. Oh, that actually saves me. Holy shit, that saves me. I want to use this for a sketch artist. You thought it was a pirate DK for a minute? Yeah. Sure. They don't like the neophyte, huh? I think they're going to hit me with a bit of nastiness next turn. This is not a matchup where 50 does anything, by the way. Got lucky. Lucky trash. Like, you can learn, like, new and amazing ways that you lose the game when you are, like, learning Wild. But at the same time, you can take a really good deck and just learn that good deck and, like, just do the good decks thing and climb the ranks fairly easily. Oh, God. What the fuck was in their hand that made them concede? They must have had a bunch of high-value things. I don't know. Easy win? Oh, that was terrible, man. I did not feel good for a single moment. How does this burn lock compare to the other one? It's bad. It's worse. It's shit. It's ass. Hope this helps.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Oh, no, you can absolutely beat 125 armor. You can 1000% beat 125 armor. It is not unbeatable. It's just obnoxious.
Let me hear you make some
Okay.
noise!
Okay, next turn. Next turn we do 1, 2, Totemic Might. We have Stuff Stick. We get a free trade because of the heal. Alright, we're starting to make a board. What's my favorite class to play? Probably Mage, based on my wins. My least favorite class to play might be Demon Hunter, based solely on wins. I really play everything. I really do play everything. Tempo, Drew. Okay, that's fine. We're kind of in an okay spot.
I am the harvester. Would you like to learn why?
What is Rain doing? Basher? He's doing like XL Basher kind of thing? Not a fan of current decks? I think it could be worse. I like these for later in the game. After they clear my first board. I like the hydration state, the hydration totem. I like giving totems the ability to attack when they otherwise cannot attack. Can anyone tell me if 30 seed is good? Depend on who's the pilot. Depends on who the pilot is. If the pilot is do I really care about this? Yes, because it plays around Aftershocks. I'm not dropping these because I don't think they do anything to my board. That's really important. So this lives through a Shatter. This lives through a Shatter. Sure. There's no reason to play 30 seed. You play 30 seed if you like playing 30 seed. That's the only reason to play 30 seed. Can you can you do the signature again? Sure. Check it out. It's pretty sick. The worst era of Hearthstone? For me, the worst era of Hearthstone was for me, the worst era of Hearthstone was Twig Sphere Druid days. Those were rough. I really did not like. I did not like Wild during Twig Sphere Druid. Some people, it was the height. It was peak. It's really cool. It's really cool. I think they did a nice job on those signatures. Snip Snap? Nah, there was cool shit you could do in Snip Snap. All right, am I gonna get hit with the Barov?
Armor made to fit.
It's a weird order. Okay. I didn't like Twig Sphere. I didn't like I didn't realize how little I didn't like I didn't like Stormwind. I thought Stormwind was too imbalanced with the quest line. But like there's a theme there, right? Like Stormwind, low variety and wild. Twig Sphere Druid, low variety and wild. For me, it's always like about the variety and wild. If there's a low variety, it's bad, in my opinion. All right, we play some 777s. Let's see if I lose my shit. We have a Swift Scale Trickster in my hand. I'm already winning. Look at me go. Look at me go. Counterpoint to Stormwind, Odd Questline Hunter. I hated Odd Questline Hunter. I hated facing in that deck. I fucking hated that deck. That deck was so fucking obnoxious. I know you were really good at it, and it was one of your babies, Blue Train, but I fucking hated it. I really did. I mean, Blue Train, right now, you're finding yourself on the same side as Ponyboy. No one ever wants to find themselves on the same side as Ponyboy. You miss Quest Pirate Warrior? We were supposed to play some of those. Odd Questline Hunter is objectively cool. No, it's not. It's a point-and-click adventure. Alright, we know what we're playing against, at least. Unlucky. We can get an Everything Must Go right away. That could be good. Tempo. Yeah. The nuts. Oh, man. What a passion, an actual jabron. Yeah, I don't fucking like Ponyboy. I think he's a douchebag. He's been not nice to my friends. So I don't like him. People used to be so bad at the Night Mage Pirate Warrior matchup. Hell yeah, they did. We're going to keep that shut in our wraps. All right, well, there's our 777s, and we don't have a thing to play it, so we're just going to go away. And you might say, well, Schmoopy, you weren't patient enough. I mean, maybe I wasn't, but at the same time, I was not just waiting for this card to show up. Ooh, I think it's actually... You know what? I don't think I can bother to play around Beam, chat. I think I lose if I try to play around Beam. That's not what I did, though, NHL. To be fair, that's not always what I did. I'll even take it out. I used to save a shopkeep to kill the South Sea Captain, because I noticed the games that I lost, I only lost if my opponent threw South Sea Captain. Hey, look, New Yorkers, I know. I mean, he was a douchebag to Sheep when Sheep played him in THL. Just like, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't like the guy. He's just a piece of shit. This is the 777's rogue experience for me, chat. Every single time. Every single time. This deck sucks. But Schmoopy, you didn't save your Trickster for the 777s. I had the opportunity to go with Tempo, and Tempo's winning right now. It was winning, but now we died. Alright, Fan of Knives, get me there. You know what to do. How do people prefer this version of Miracle Rogue? I don't get it. Wait, why not coin? Oh, to get the coin off the bottom? I don't know, Tom, honestly, my brain turned off because I hate this deck. I saw this and I was happy. And none of that's going to matter. I've used my only def in. I think I actually did die. Yeah, good call, Tom. Probably fucked up. Unless... This makes this one. It's not enough, right? Yeah, then this becomes one. Yeah. I don't know. GG, bottom right, buddy. Alex, in the future, don't ever type that in my chat, or I'll just fucking ace you from the stream. Never, ever, ever type GG bottom right. I will choose when I go fucking bottom right, and anybody that tells me otherwise is going to get fucking bounced. I get real pissed off when people do that. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of it now, because otherwise I'm just going to get annoyed. All right. What else is there to play? Okay, we want to do Willy Wonka has 2 decks. We got it. Fuck this deck. Here, let me help. Fuck you, Barb. Note to Jack, don't rule Shark. That jolly one? No, Barb, I'm not doing it. Okay, this is fine. This is like Doc's bait. Bottom right, body. I'd like to change the game volume. No. Move your feet, junior, senior, sure. All right, hold on. Did we do It's a Shame by the Spinners? We didn't. Wait. Wait, did we ever do It's a Shame by the Spinners? I don't even remember. I've recovered from my hangover. I'm now more powerful than ever. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. Or my liver is scarred. I can't tell. I did? Okay, good. Bottom right, buddy. Click the deck is I just fucking hate. I hate it. I hate it. Once you allow that in chat, people are telling you to concede games that you should win, and then they look like idiots. And maybe that's entertaining. I just find it tilting.
Vulganis versus Lady Presto.
I guess I'll try 777-0. Wait, is that Solar Eclipse? Yeah, Ben likes Solar Eclipse. We've tried to tell Ben Solar Eclipse is bad. Ben doesn't really care. There's all sorts of things telling us that Solar Eclipse is bad and greedy and infinite mana. But Ben likes cards that Ben likes.
I see you brought guests.
Happy B-Day, by the way. Thanks, Barb. It's not my birthday. I only concede a lethal on board. I concede when I'm detecting that I'm not going to have fun in a game. And sometimes I concede when I still have outs, but mostly I concede when I'm just like, you know what, we're not getting there. This might be a game where I concede a little earlier. Stats are proving to me it's great. The sample size is too small to prove it either way. Like, it looks okay in small sample size, Ben, but, like, that doesn't mean it's the nuts. I think I just send this up top. We do 1. Then we can even do tap 2. Go from there.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
This is good. I'm right, buddy. Shoot the catapult. Chat, don't get cute, please. I'm very much warning you guys. Like, don't get cute with it. I will be pissed. actually shoot the catapult? I did. I'll do it again. See, Chad, this could be an excellent example of a game where I consider just, like, not being here anymore. What do you guys think of that? Do you think this is a game I should still be here? I'm not so sure.
Your wish is my suggestion.
All right, we can find Murlocs. We do have that cuteness with us. Our only, it's not like we have our only out, right?
I can't have more cards than this.
Okay, I lost track of how many cards I had in hand, I'll be honest. Okay. All right. Murloc, where are you? Good night, good night. ETC is also a thing. It's got Curse of Agony, Elwyn Boar, and Curse Souvenir. That's fine. That's fair. Doesn't have a second Bat Mask, though, so if they take my Bat Mask, I'm actually fucked. Okay. Okay. Seeing Bat Mask without Boar feels weird. Yeah. Where's the second Bat Mask? Who knows? Yeah, no. This is a perfect example of a game where I would leave, chat. Am I having fun? No. I will go someplace else. Did I play this yet? Did I play Move Your Feet? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's try Ben from Work, Treant Druid. I am the Batman. Uriel's the Batman. Least fortunate Reno Mage draw, true. I'm actually gonna run an ad because otherwise I might fit a game in, I might not. Just played GG? GG. You kind of had the nuts. You kind of had the nuts. And I queued basically an unwinnable. But GG. Yeah, none of these. Like, follow, sub. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Yeah, Big Spell Mage is actually kind of a cool and based deck. Shumi, are we doing something for the holidays? What do you mean by we are doing something for the holidays? I plan on Christmas Eve, I will do my usual silly. Oh, man, I need fast stuff. I need fast things. Fuck. Seedlings is kind of, like, slow. I need shit to do. I won't do a I won't do a long stream, but I plan on singing a very special version of 12 Days of Christmas. And I will read to chat the classic Christmas tale of the night before Christmas, as I usually do. Getting drunk together and trying to pilot a deck. Oh, we should do that. Ooh. What day is good for you? Actually, I might be getting the flu. Wait, wait. When are you planning on? When can you do that? Is it any day this week? Because I might be getting the flu soon, so I can't guarantee that I'll actually be alive.
Let's see what nature has
Any
in
day?
store
Okay.
for me.
We'll see what I can do. Man, they had a nutty hand. But yeah, they might. I think Blizzard might nerf this. Okay, Floop represents another of these. God, the 90s were so obnoxious. What the fuck is this song? Like, what were they thinking when they were doing Flatboy Slim? Bioproject is crazy. Bioproject is fastest. Bioproject is fastest, technically. I don't think Bioproject's that crazy. Can I win? Blood Trance. Okay. Not gonna lie, I never liked Fatboy Slim. Nobody likes Fatboy Slim. The song is peak, I agree. The song's pretty fun. Alright, we top deck the Solars. We can bust our way through with Solar Cultivation. Oh my god, that's what you got? Oh no, the one Death Beetle is kind of sad. Okay, we can get there. Give me a Solar. Solar's greedy, but we'll be okay. We did not get a Solar. I'm going to choose to just miss a Treant. Okay, if we get Overgrown Beanstalk, we go nuts. We have learned 6 Beer Deep Uriel is a drunken questline, but 12 is a menace, dangerous to everyone, especially himself, with a lot of self-destructive errors. Thanks, Marty. Can't confirm. When I stick his dick in crazy and I had to talk him out of it? Well, I'm glad you talked him out of it. So wholesome, the Wild community. Watching out for everybody's penis. I was playing Big Spell? Yeah. You had every... Well, that was even more impressive for playing Big Spell. You had every answer. What it is, man. Perfect time, May. Don't worry about it. What did we cut these for? Market Lotus? Market Lotus wasn't getting there either. Unlucky. We could have clipped, but he's so hot. Solar Eclipse. Solar Eclipse did not help. Unlucky. All right, what else we got? We got some in the end. Nutty. All right, I'm gonna play 777 again, because I'm a glutton for punishment, chat. I'm a glutton for punishment. Maybe I didn't truly believe in the counter. Maybe I truly didn't believe in the heart of the cards. Maybe that was my fucking problem. Maybe the problem is me. Let's try it again. Even though the 777's guy is gone, but still. Okay. Try to shit one more time. Solar is the oat. It's not. I don't like it. If Banter would have brought 777s, he would have won this year. Man. I thought the World Championships were pretty boring, chat. I thought the World Championships were pretty boring and pretty slow. I thought like I kept trying to tune in because I love watching them because like it's so much fun watching the best players play, but a lot of the games were my ADHD could not stay focused. They were slow and there was a lot of decisions and like a lot of the matchups were all exactly the same and man. The semifinal game was bonkers. I wish I'd seen it. I thought Maxi's comeback against Fury was fucking insane.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Okay. None of these are 777s. We need 777s. Okay, we have the Swift Scale Trickster. We need the 777s. I missed the best game of the tournament. Sounds fine. I believe you. I just like whatever. Okay, chat. We're gonna top deck the 777. Maybe I'm supposed to rip the gear shift. Maybe I'm just supposed to just dig, and when I get to pull off the thing, I pull off the thing. Maybe it's how I'm approaching the deck is wrong. I don't think it is though. But maybe it is. Maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, I mean, like, what else am I doing if I'm not doing this? If I'm not doing this, nothing is happening. So what if we just keep going? Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Tempo. All right, now we're stuck. Now we got nothing going on. Neat. And they blew up all our shit. What was I doing? Whoa, what did... Whoa. Wait. What was I fucking thinking? I thought I was still going to have mana for the Edwin Van Cleef. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Huge Evan. Not Edwin. What the fuck was that? I love Brick Rogue. Like, this is what I hate about this deck. It's just... It's unplayable. It's just unplayable. And like when people have a good run with it, I get it. Sure, it's very strong. Not for me, man. I just no. Breakdance the I don't get what the fuck was I doing? What was I doing? What happened? Try it again? One more time? Let's try it one more time. I got nothing else going on. It's either that or cook, I might cook Quest Control Warrior. But we go for the 125 scam. So I want a pirate. Okay, so here's the issue with doing it that way. You cut down on the you cut down the consistency of all you can eat if you do it that way. But I don't know if that matters so much. It does because you miss out on the Finley. So we have to use like pirates. We basically have to do pirates. We have to do Lava Gorger, and we have to do Finley. As basically your tribes. Could just be an Odin deck? No, I don't want to do an Odin deck. I don't want to do an Odin deck. I want to do a pirate, control, plus 125 warrior. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do an Odin deck. Like, I'm committing to the meme. I'm committing to the meme. I'm not saying it's going to be good. It's just like, that's what I'm going to do. So I think after this, I'm going to try and throw that together. After, actually, after Tulio's Arena Paladin. X-Tuliop. Yeah, people used to say X-Tuliop, and now I just see Tulio, so I just call him Tulio. Alex Rogue so bad, I'm 1 year from present in rank. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alex Rogue is not in a good place. Oh, we got a 777, chat. We can do... No, we can't. Okay, next turn. This username was born by me rolling my hand on the keyboard? Hell yeah. That's funny. We could check for the Zephyrus, chat. We could check to see if it's a... I'll take the Zeph. I mean, one of these we know is objection. That's the problem. This is an unwinnable, chat. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this deck anymore. I'm not playing it into the fucking Forbidden Sequence, Infinite Secrets. No, I'm good. I'm fucking good. I'm good. What fucking bait? Just play normal Miracle Rogue. Can we cook something with City Chef? With City Chief Esho? Why would I ever cook something with City Chief Esho? Why would I ever cook something with him? What is the critical need to cook with him? I can be persuaded.
Can there truly be no vengeance in justice? I see you've brought guests.
Is that the tribe one? Is that the one where you have like you have a tribe and you get like X amount of it?
Reporting for duty.
Weren't people talking about that in like Beast Hunter? Or are we talking about the one where it's like are we talking about the one that's like where you like find a beast? How much does it cost? 5, right? Basically Beast Hunter. If you're going to play it in something, you play it in Beast Hunter, and I don't think it belongs in Beast Hunter. Not to be a dick, I just don't think it belongs there. Maybe Murloc Shaman? If Murloc Shaman was a real deck, yeah. By the way, I think we're going to lose.
They'll solve a murder mystery.
What if you did like? What if you did undead? I would have traded his merchant, by the way, by now. I think he's greedy leaving it up, personally. I also think that by doing this, I'm functionally... let's do this. And I'm going to do this. No. And then I'm probably going to do this. And then I'll do this. Sounds like a Draenei Warrior card? If Draenei Warrior is part of your proclivities, then by all means go for it. I don't know if I would touch a Draenei Warrior on purpose, but if people sent one to me, could do it that way. What about Undead Aggro Priest? What if you did like an undead Aggro Priest in the old style? But do you even go wide enough in a board for that? You could try it in like a Mech Hunter or in like Mech Paladin, but usually those decks have cards that penalize you for having big cards that are tough to drop. You could try it in Mech Paladin, I suppose. Why is Rango mad? Did his mom call? Yeah, you should have traded that off ages ago, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Sure. Location? Location. I would have discovered first. My opponent's making a ton of mistakes. Which is why like when I see shit happen like that and people are like, "Whoa, isn't Burn Warlock easy?" I don't think it's easy based off of the shit I'm seeing other people do. Looks like you have to be fucking Houdini to understand what you're supposed to do in Burnlock. All right. We have some bad burns, but not a crazy amount. Okay. If he doesn't trade, he needs to trade this merchant. What do we think is the best warrior win con? I'm gonna die. I need this to be Reno.
My hand is too full.
It's not Reno. I need something to save me. What's gonna save me? Timeout could save me. There's Reno. Do we have timeout? Did I get to timeout? I did not get to timeout. Okay. We got here, though. We got to do this. Okay. We might be okay. Should we... What do I do if it burns when I lock? Go seek immediate medical attention. I love the Living Horizon getting another run, chat. That seems pretty pog to me. Okay. Sometimes dead. Dead to Soulfire? Now 50-50 dead to Soulfire.
Stoke me, I dare you.
Now always dead to Soulfire. Alright, they got there eventually, but I thought they were way too greedy with leaving their merchants out there and not trading their merchants. Would Dep Aura be better in any instance? The thing, NHL, that I was worried about, and they did find it, was Soulfire. I had 3 health. If I had 5 health, I would have done the Dep Aura. If that makes sense. I had to go with the taunt and the healing in hand. That's where I think that's where I ended up landing on it. Okay. Yeah, wonder at the thought process. Yeah, that was my thought process. Was I knew that they could probably go and find. They could probably go and find what they wanted, so I had to. I had to at least put myself with a taunt up, behind a divine shield, above 4 health to even consider living. What's going on? They did have a perfect draw with 6 barrages, though. Yeah, and, like, I eventually did find my starfish. Like, I could have reduced the number of barrages, but they reduced my health too quick. I think we run 2 quality assurances, maybe. So I'm probably going to make this Renathal. If I make this Renathal, I want to make sure I absolutely get my Lava Gorgers. And I might take one out if when I do all you can... I should cook this off stream unless other people have something to play. I'm basically putting in anything that I think is critical for the 125 scam. Okay. Okay, what if I run exactly enough pirates for Raid the Docks? Cargo Guard might actually be pretty okay in a world where the aggro that I care about is something along the lines of something along the lines of like a burn lock. One, two, three, four. How many is it? I have to do 3 pirates, and then 2 pirates? So I do 8 pirates. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I want any of these? Space Pirate's probably okay. I'll add a couple of these. Nah. No. I was thinking if I'm doing multiple weapons, I could do multiple of those. All right, let's just do like... Let's start putting in good cards and see how far away we are. If we make it Renathal or if we have to cut something, we can cut something. I just want to see. Amalgam of the Deep? Fuck no. No, Amalgam of the Deep is the exact opposite thing that I want because I want all you can eat to consistently get me Lava Gorger, Pirate, and Finley. If I add Amalgam, that adds another minion type, and I don't want to fuck with that. No Amalgam. Amalgam bad. Amalgam's normally bad in Pirate decks when people suggest it. Definitely bad in this one. All right. Yeah, I think it's Insta-Renathal. I think it's instantly Renathal. Okay. Gives us some room. We get to play some broken shit. Hold on. I wonder if I still do Needle Rock Totem anyway. Sanitize is busted. If we're doing Sanitize, I'll do Safety Goggles. Okay. I wonder if I should do Ankar anyway. Ankar is how I finish my quest, right? I don't think Bulwark does a whole lot. We should definitely do Barov. Is it just one R? I just can't spell Ankar? More likely. More likely. Yeah, dumbass. All right. And then if we're going to get cheeky... No, we don't need the frozen bucklers. ETC and some crap in it? Nah. Sounds bad. Sounds like shit. What am I looking for? What if we do some shiver? I think the density of pirates is too low. I think we need more pirates. I guess if we're doing a second... We could do that. We could do a Bloodscale Courier. Bloodscale Recruiter. Is that better than one of this? Well, what if we do like 1 and 1? See how they do. This could be okay. Let's try it. Hi there, what's going on, bestie? Beastie. And bestie.
Lovers beware. We are setting sail.
What are you cooking? We're gonna make some shitty pirate deck. We're gonna make a shitty pirate deck and try to win. I'm your bestie? Freudian slip. Wear patches? I don't know if I want to do patches. I'm in control deck. Guess it's -1 draw. I guess it's -1 draw. Or a -1 card in the deck, so you just do it anyway. Yeah, maybe. I did consider it and then said, eh. Am I a joke to you, Schmoopy? Almost exclusively.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Uh-oh. Oh, Chad, I'm going to have to go. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right there, buddy. I'll see you down there. 1 second. Go down. No. You can't come in here. Go down. All right, guys, I got to go.
I see you brought
Kid is sick. I gotta get him to bed. All right. Members on YouTube, thank you. I should be back tomorrow, but we'll see. If I'm just as sick as the kiddos, I might not be able to stream. So I'll see everyone tomorrow.